Welcome everyone to the next lecture of Ielts preparation. Our today lecture is about notes completion in Ielts listening. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe it because by following this course, you will be able to grab band 7 in Ielts. This is my guarantee that you will grab band 7, and in some cases if you struggle a bit more, then you can grab 7.5 as well. Try to share this channel with your friends and please like it, give me your feedback and response as well. So our today lecture outlines are the following. We will study note completion tips and strategies. I will give you my personal experience through which I have get a high band. So if you follow these tips and strategies, you will easily get 10 right answers as the note completion is of 10 questions. So it would be too much easy for you in order to get a high band. So the notes completion question usually come in section 4 of the listening test. You have to remember and keep in mind that this questions type comes in section 4 in the last of the listening test. These questions are usually 10 in numbers and if answers correctly can boost your score. The note completion questions are usually in 10 questions or numbers. 10 numbers are a huge number, and if you correct all of them, you can get a 10 right answers, and that's a pretty much good score if you get it all right. In my perspective, what I have experienced and get listening band 8, selective reading is too much important and crucial in this type of question. Now, what is selective reading? So this question type is having huge number of text. So reading all of the text during a recording is a waste of time and is of no importance and will not benefit you at all. So for this you have to do selective reading. We have to see what is selective reading in the next slide. Generally, the textual information is lengthy and it's not a good idea to read out all. When you are hearing to the recording for this section, the textual information you have to read is too much lengthy and it's not a good idea to read them all because it would ultimately not help you in getting a right answer. So try to not read all of the textual information. Before the recording, it's better to underline important keywords such as dates, time, country, names, and common topic headings. So when you have 30 seconds to read the questions, so in that time you have to underline the important keywords. What would be those important keywords? Those may be dates, times, names, country names, headings. So try to underline them because those are really important and the answer would lie before or after them. So those underlying keyword would really help you when you select an answer. Now you have to visualize in your mind what may be the requirement in the answer. But you have to think about that what should be the answer in the blank. Either it is noun, either it would be adjective, either country, name, city name, date, time, person name. You have to first visualize and have a prediction about what would be the answer type. So you have underlined certain keywords in the text which will give you an overview about what should be the answer. Either it would be noun, it may be some date, it may be some person name, it may be a country. So when you are listening to the recording at that time, try to predict the answer. It will really help you. How you will have to predict it? You have to read those keywords which are underlined by you. When you underline those keywords, they will really help you in predicting the answer type. Now what you have to do, you have to underline those keywords which are before and after the blank. Don't underline all of the keywords. You have to underline those keywords which are before the blank and after the blank. This will ultimately help you in picking the answer accurately. So try to underline keywords before and after the blank which you have to fill. When the listening starts, don't try to read all of the information in the sentences, but just think about what information is required in the blank. And for this, you have to see the underlined keyword as we have discussed before, those underlined keywords which are before and after the blank. So this is basically called a selective reading in the notes completion, and this selective reading is of utmost importance, and this would basically help you to get all of the answers correct. And I have personally applied this strategy, so that's why I am sharing this with you. Always think about the synonyms as it's highly unlikely that you will hear the same words. The textual information or the underlined keywords you have done in the text would not be possible that you would hear it in the recording as well. You may hear the synonyms of those text or those words. So in that case, try to bear in mind and analyze this case as well. Now, in the last, there is one important point, and at this point, usually students lost marks because they lost attention because the speaker takes much time to switch from one question to another. There is a case when the speaker would start talking about question number one, then question number two, but then the speaker would take a lot of time and give extra information about which is not related to the questions, and he will not start talking about question number three. So in that time, the listener or the student may lose attention, and he will think that why the speaker is not start speaking about the question number three. So what you have to do at that time, be patient and concentrate. Why? Because the speaker may suddenly start talking about the next question and you might not be able to hear about it. When the speaker is trying to divert your attention from the question, try to focus at that time and don't lose your attention and focus. So he will start suddenly about question number three. So at that time, try to have a focus and heed to the question. So I hope guys that it will help you if you follow those strategies. If you have any question and doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Take care and bye for now.